Hi, Will here from Pensioneer 3D. Today, I want to introduce to you our brand new product, the Ink Station. This is your third hand that will securely hold a bottle while you fill up your pen. You can have both hands on your pen while not worrying about tipping over your bottle. Especially as the bottle gets lower, it naturally has a tilt to it that helps bring the ink further up so you can get your nib further into the bottle. So this is a very versatile system that works with just about any single bottle that you can throw at it, all the way down to an ink sample, to big round bottles, rectangular bottles, square bottles, any sort of shape or size you can throw at it, it can adapt to. Additionally, there is a sponge in the front that you can keep wet, and when you're done inking, you can easily wipe off your nib when you're done. Now the ink station will work great at its tilted angle here, or you can take this part out and have it flat on your desk. This is especially useful if you have a tall, thin bottle like these two right here that are a little bit more tippy. All you have to do is back this out, put this one in here. You can see it naturally just wants to tip over. It's very lightweight, tall, thin bottle, not very secure. Put that in there, and now you have a much more stable filling base. You don't have to worry about tipping over and spilling ink everywhere while you fill up your pen. That's very secure, as you can see. Now I want to show you how the system works and give examples of how to set it up with different types of bottles. So follow along as I show you how to do that. So now I would like to walk you through all the features of the ink station. Of course, with your ink station, you get two sponges. These are simply just soldering iron sponges. They are very much available anywhere you want to go to. Amazon.com, you can get a pack of 50 of them for about $7. Beyond that, we have the base right here. This is where the tilt comes in. It says Pensioneer 3D Ink Station on the back. Has a nice shape to it and looks very good. This is the bottle base here. You put the bottle on here and you rest it against these two walls in the front. You can slide it in to the base here, or if you just need a wider flat surface, put it on your desk. Next we have the bottle back. This smaller piece here is really the magic of this operation. This rotating post has different profiles on it that adapt to the different shapes of bottles. Simply rotate to the profile of your bottle. For example, with an ink sample, this will be made up like this. So you use a smaller circle for an ink sample. If you have a square bottle, you turn it around and use this 90-degree cut in right there. For a round bottle or an oval bottle, you can use this side here with a wider curvature. If you have a rectangular bottle, you actually use the flat surface. Now, there are two ways of inserting the bottle back into the base. For smaller bottles, you go post forward. This allows you to still have a good grip down here while putting in a smaller bottle, like an ink sample. And clamp that down, and now this is in there securely. If, however, you have a bigger bottle and you need more space, take this back out, turn it around, and go post towards the back and put the bottle in like there. You can see it has a lot more space. You cannot put a small bottle in here. But if you have a big bottle, like this Parker Penman, put that in the front, turn it to the wide curved section, and clamp down. And now you have a more stable base. And then insert this into the base of the ink station, and you can start filling up. Now let's show you how to use it with other types of bottles. For an ink sample, rotate the post to the small circle here. Back the bottle back up, put the ink sample in, just like that. It will naturally find its way if it's tilted. And just like that, your ink sample is now nice and secure. To remove, simply pull the bottle back, and take out the ink sample. For a bottle like a Robert Oster, a narrow round bottle, simply rotate the post to the curved area, put the bottle in there. When it's in the base, it will naturally find its way, and push down onto the bottle with the bottle back. It's nice and secure. If you have a square bottle that's of the smaller size, like either of these two, this is a troublemaker bottle, tall and narrow. Simply rotate the post to the square mode. You can see how this kind of forms a square. Back the bottle back up for the Troublemaker ink bottle, put it in there. Again, when it's tilted, it naturally finds its way, and clamp down. The Monteverde bottle is essentially the same story. These still work in small bottle mode. For a smaller rectangularly shaped bottle, like this Pelican 4001, back the bottle back up and turn the post so that you use this flat surface. Put the bottle in and clamp down. You can see the rectangular post here naturally found its way, and now this bottle is secure. You can see this one has a long tail and sticking out. It might be able to work in the big bottle mode. Let's see. Yes, so that might be a better fit for this one in big bottle mode because you have more of the bottle back's bottom into the system. That's very tight. You can take the whole thing off. If you have a little color first bottle, this is clearly small bottle mode. So turn the bottle back around. With this one, it's sort of a strange shape. You can try different things. You can try it like this, but the head of the bottle is a little bit cockeyed. Going like that might be a good solution, where you have the point of the colorverse bottle pointed down here and it fits right into that wedge. And then you clamp down on the round side. What happens when your bottle is too big? If you have a big bottle like this Private Reserve, put that in there. You can see there's not much space back here, and if you try going in small bottle mode, it will barely go in. That's probably less than ideal. What I would recommend, taking that out, flipping this around, and putting it in post backwards. That way, you get as much friction down on the bottle back onto the bottle base to be able to lock the bottle in place. Now that's not really going anywhere. Similar story with Parker Penman. Clamp down just like that. If you have a larger square bottle, like a Noodler's bottle, again, square bottle, put in square bottle mode, clamp down just like that. And that's not going anywhere. This is also helpful in this mode. With a tall bottle, it's a little bit more stable. If you have an Edelstein bottle, it's a nice big rectangular bottle, put that in just like that. You can see how that's fitted. Each edge of the rectangle is on one side of the bottle base. Again, rotate your post so that you have the flat surface down, and it will naturally find its way and clamp down. That should be pretty secure. So if you have a bottle like this Jacques Herbin bottle here, it's a medium-sized square bottle. This case, if you were to try in small bottle mode and rectangular and square bottle shape, you don't have much space, turn it around and clamp down. You want the shortest tail sticking out as possible. That gives the most friction in the system to prevent this from backing out. If you have a small bottle and you're in big bottle mode, like this will never clamp down and you'll have a looser fitting. It's still stable, but it's best to maintain pressure with the bottle back, turn around, and now it's much more stable. What happens if you have Iroshizuku? This is a very heavy bottle. Honestly, you can probably do it without it, the ink station, because it already has that point down there to help get the last drop out. But if you want just a little bit more security, you can still do it. There's different options. Find the best way for you. If you put it in like this, you can clamp down like that, and you get 2 points of contact on the bottle. It's a little bit more secure. So now I would like to walk you through the filling process. So when you get your ink station, if you haven't already, wet your sponge. Now that your sponge is wet, find the bottle you want to use. Decide if you should use it in big bottle mode or small bottle mode. This one would be a small bottle mode. So with the post towards the bottom, slightly pull it out, put the bottle up against the bottle base. It will naturally find its way to the front of the bottle base if you have the bottle base and the ink station base. Find the right profile for you. For this one, I'm using the larger curved one, and simply clamp down. Now it's nice and secure. It's not going anywhere. Take off the lid. Get your pen ready. Look, no hands on the bottle. I can focus my hands on the pen. Insert into the bottle. And fill up your pen. I like to get the initial bit of ink off. This one didn't come off too bad. But if you need to, or if you have ink along the edge, you can simply just wipe it off there. And you're good to go. Assemble the pen back together. You don't have to worry about spilling the ink at this point either. And then you can quickly cap the bottle. And remove it. And it's that easy. And now you don't have to worry about spilling ink all over your desk. If you're familiar with Pensioneer 3D, you probably know our other products, the Ink Sample Roulette and Fountain Pen Roulette systems. These systems hold 7 items each, allow you to nicely display and organize all your pens or ink samples. And of course, the Ink Sample Roulette gives you a very stable base for filling up, just like the ink station does. Additionally, they spin, so you can have some fun with them as well. Now, the ink station was designed to accept both of these products. Simply just slide out the bottle holder, put it to the side. If you're going to use Ink Sample Roulette to fill your pen with an ink sample, simply just slide that in, and now you have Ink Sample Roulette tilted at you. And of course, it does still spin. Still have your wet sponge, so you can wipe your nib off when you're done. Simply slide that out. You can put that on your shelf. Put in Fountain Pen Roulette system. Slide that in, easy. It still spins just as you would like to. This is a great way to have it on your desk because not only is the tilted 30-degree angle very comfortable for getting a pen out and starting writing, but if you ever have a hard starting pen, you have a wet sponge here. You can quickly dab off the nib, get it wet, and start writing again. You never have to worry about not being able to write when you need to take a quick note and running to the sink and pouring water on your fountain pen. That worry is gone, and now so is any worry about writing with your pens. And it just looks great on your desk. I personally love having the system like this. I wonder if I have any hard starting pens. I haven't written with this one in a long time. It's a great pen, but I just haven't used it in a while. Still has ink in it. It's not gonna write. Luckily I have my sponge damp. Simply dab it a little bit, and you're off writing again. No need for a trip to the sink. An additional feature for Ink Station, just like all our other products, is that they have foam on the bottom of both of them so that they won't slide around on you when you don't want them to. Nice and secure on your desk, but still able to slide in easily. Of course, Ink Station is available in all your favorite colors. We have a few on display here, but there are more available at our website, www.pensioneer3d.com. Go there now to check out the different colors available. Find one that works for you. Well, that is the Ink Station by Pensioneer 3D in a nutshell. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you really do enjoy using this product. It, I believe, will be a game changer for the fountain pen industry, for filling up your pens without worrying about spilling your ink. No more posts about ink all over the place. This solves your problem right now. Available at pensioneer3d.com in all your favorite colors. We have a few here on display, but there's more on our website. So go now to check them out and find the ink station that works for you. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. We have more videos coming out about our products, including a behind the scenes development story of how the ink station came to be in its final form. There are many steps, a lot of thought went into each feature of the ink station, and I really look forward to releasing that video. I think you'll find it very interesting. Anyways, make sure you go to pensioneer3d.com to pick up your ink station, ink sample roulette, fountain pen roulette systems, in your favorite colors available at our website. And make sure you sign up for the mailing list so you know when we have more products coming out. And sales. When we run sales, you can find out that way. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.